G'day everyone, it's Billy here from Daily Puzzles. In today's video, we're going to be doing a comprehensive review of the GAN 12. Make sure you stick around to the end because we are going to be giving away a GAN 12 for free. A massive thank you to GAN as always for sending us some early review samples, we really do appreciate it. We're going to start this video off with an unboxing and finding out what's included in the box. We're also going to go over the features, the new design, specification. We're also going to compare the two versions, the Leap versus the Maglev. Then we're going to do some solves and give you an overall conclusion. Make sure to go to our website, dailypuzzles.com.au if you're interested in picking up this cube or anything else Speedkeeping related. You can use code YouTube for a discount off your order. Let's go ahead and start with unboxing the Leap first. First off, we have a limited edition ID card with a unique number stamped in it. We have the CFOP tutorial. We have the same new GAN Blue bag that we saw with the GAN Mini. We have the adjustment tool, which lets you change the GES settings and the GTN settings. And then we have more replacement corner magnets. And then we have a pretty extensive user manual, which goes over all the features and how to use them. And then last, but of course not least, we have the cube itself in the new version 8S box. And then we have the cube itself. Now let's go ahead and do the same for the Maglev. Just kidding, everything's the exact same in the Maglev unboxing, except for the different cube. First off, from the outside, the Leap version comes with a frosted matte finish, while the Maglev edition comes with the UV coated exterior, which is super high gloss, which is the same as they had for the GAN 11. Popping off the center cap, we see the new GES system, which is similar to what we saw in the GAN Mini 3x3. Basically, there is 6 different settings to adjust tension, and then there's 6 different settings to adjust center travel. To adjust the tension, first you grab this little clear 2 and pop it out so it stays still. Then you grab the 3-prong side and insert it on the cube, and there are 6 different ways to adjust it. It's on number 1 right now, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And to adjust center travel, you use the opposite side of the tool, and there's also 6 different settings, and you just place it on top, and then you just twist to adjust it. And to take the cube apart, you simply have to push down with both fingers on the blue nut and turn it into the off position, and then it all kind of just falls out like that. And as you can see, there is a new design to the pieces. You can see the magnets are extruding from the piece on the corner quite a bit. That definitely is new and not something we saw in the 11. And I believe the core also looks a little bit more compact. That is probably to account for the longer magnets on the corner pieces. And to reassemble the cube, we simply drop the center piece bottom back on. We put the GES nut back on top with the circular part facing up. We drop the lower part of the GTN on. We drop the top part of the GTN on, and then we push and twist to lock it into place. And to adjust the magnets on the pieces, you simply move this little knob on the corner pieces, and that will adjust it for the entire piece. And for the Maglev edition, it looks a little bit different because instead of a spring, you have 2 repelling magnets. This helps make the cube feel like there's less friction and also removes spring noise entirely. The Maglev edition is meant to be 5 grams heavier, but in the hand they both feel approximately the same weight. One new feature on the GAN 12 that we did see on their new 2x2s is the new auto aligning function. So basically how that works is when you go to do a turn, it's meant to complete the turn when it reaches 30 degrees from finishing the turn. Now let's go ahead and do some first turns, starting with the Leap. Now let's do some first turns of the Maglev. Okay, my first impressions after doing some turns on both these cubes is the Leap one does feel like the magnets are stronger, but we have confirmed with GAN that the magnet strength on both these cubes are the same. So I reckon the reason I'm feeling like that probably is because the Maglev edition with the Maglev system makes it feel more frictionless and faster, which is why it feels like the magnets are weaker, when they are in fact actually the same. Straight away when I started turning the Maglev one, I can tell the speed is just blisteringly fast. The Maglev technology really does make the turning feel really effortless. I have to say, for me personally, I think I am preferring the Maglev so far, just because I like the UV coat, which is super glossy plastic. I'm not a huge fan of the matte plastic myself. But the turning on both of these cubes does feel great. Let's go ahead and test the corner cutting on stock settings, and then we will do some solves. The Leap has corner cutting on stock settings of a little bit over halfway for standard, and a little bit over line to line for reverse. The Maglev edition is about the same, but the interesting thing about this one is that it tries to auto align when trying to cut. I guess that speaks to the new frictionless design and the audio line function being strong. Alright, now let's go do some solves of both cubes, and then I'll come back to you with my final thoughts. Okay, both of these cubes do feel very similar, but let's go ahead and start with the Leap Edition. First off, this cube turns excellently straight out of the box. I found I didn't have to adjust any of the settings. I found the magnet strength was good for me. The corner cutting was fantastic. It felt really stable, smooth, buttery. Basically everything you can expect out of a GAN cube. And I would say it does feel a little bit more refined than the 11. This cube is just overall really enjoyable, and the solving experience just feels so effortless. For the maglev edition, I found I had a similar experience, although I did adjust the tension straight out of the box, as I found it was a little bit loose for me, and the turning was very fast. Once tightening it up, I found my turning improved on this cube, and it honestly just feels amazing. It's so smooth, so effortless, so buttery, virtually no catches at all, and I love the grip on the UV coated glossy exterior. Overall, the turning is extremely similar to the Leap, but the extra grip from the UV coat and the extra speed from the maglev technology just makes it feel really fast and really fun to use. Overall, both these puzzles feel great, but I think I would have to go with the maglev edition just for the UV coat and the better feeling on turning, in my opinion. Now, I know there will be two huge questions for cubers. One, why is this cube so expensive? And two, is it worth upgrading over the 11? Number one, on why the cube is so expensive. Unfortunately, we don't really have much say in the price. GAN does set the price, and we know this is very expensive. And yeah, unfortunately, there isn't much we can do for that on our side. GAN has added new technology, and they are continuing to innovate the design. And when innovation comes, generally the price will increase. Hopefully, though, we won't really see cube prices go up anymore, because we know this is an expensive cube. But yeah, unfortunately, the price is set by GAN. As for whether or not it's worth upgrading over the 11, that's really up to you. If you have the money and you have an interest in buying this and testing out the new maglev technology or the audio lining technology on the Leap, I would say definitely give it a shot. If you think you're going to get this though and increase your times tenfold though, I would say that's probably not going to happen. So just have the right expectations when going in to get this cube. If I had to choose between the 11 or 12 myself, I hands down would choose the 12. I overall just think the performance feels a bit more modern, a bit more refined, and suits my turning style a bit better. But both cubes are excellent, so it's not like there is a world of difference between the two, but I do think the 12 is a little bit better. If you are a bit of a slower turner, I would probably say go for the Leap version, and if you like fast turning, I would say go for the maglev edition. And also, make sure you take into account the exterior coating. The Leap is matte, and the maglev is UV glossy. Now for the giveaway, we are going to be giving away a brand new GAN 12. You can either choose a Leap or a maglev one, whatever you prefer. This is open international, and to enter the giveaway, all you have to do is like the video, subscribe, and leave an honest comment on your thoughts on the GAN 12. They don't have to be positive, just be completely honest and let us know what you think. And a bonus entry is available if you go to our website and sign up to our newsletter. The winner will be announced in 2 weeks on our YouTube community page, so make sure you check that out in 2 weeks from the day of upload. That's going to be it for our review on the GAN 12, guys. Make sure you leave a comment and let us know what you thought. And as always, again, thank you to GAN for sending us some early review samples. If you want to pre-order this cube, or depending on when you're watching this video, it probably is in stock. So make sure you check the link in the video description and use code YouTube at checkout to get a discount off your order. We ship orders every single day, and we have international shipping starting just $8 US. So even if you're not in Australia, make sure you check us out. Thanks again for watching. We will see you in the next video.